Are you in receipt of benefits?
Why, yes. I receive housing benefits, child benefits, and that ESA now.
Well, you see, the government has seen that the financial risks of moving from benefits and into work are just too great. They believe incentives to work are poor and that the current benefit system is just too complicated. Yes, from April 2013, a number of changes are going to occur. The following benefits will be replaced by one benefit called Universal Credit. Universal Credit will replace income support, income-based job seekers allowance, income-related employment support allowance, housing benefit, child tax credit, and working tax credit. It's going to be paid as a lump sum to you. If you receive housing benefit, for example, you will have to pay your rent to your landlord, who may be your local council or housing association, yourself.
Oh my, that does sound rather perplexing.
Yes, there's also going to be a benefits cap, which means you can't receive more than a set amount of benefits. This is currently estimated to be £350 per week for a single adult with no children, and £500 per week for a couple or lone parent, regardless of the number of children they have. This is to resemble the average income of people in work.
Regardless of how many children? Are you telling me this is going to affect all of the benefits I get?
Yes. All the ones included are bereavement allowance, carer's allowance, child benefit, child tax credit, employment and support allowance, guardian's allowance, housing benefit, income support, job seekers allowance, maternity allowance, reduced earnings allowance, severe disablement allowance, and widow's parent allowance. It's more likely to affect large families with lots of children, or if you live in a high rent area, your housing benefit might be affected. Each person's situation is different. Please check using the Turn to Us Benefits Calculator or the Direct Gov Benefit Cap Calculator. Get more information about the cap on benefits by calling the government's information line on 0845 605 7064.
Please tell me that's it.
Also, there are some changes in council tax benefit. It's going to be abolished, and there will be a new benefit called council tax support. Those currently receiving benefits to cover 100% of their council tax may have to pay some money towards it in the future. How much they pay will be different in different areas. Finally, I ought to tell you about the so-called bedroom tax. It's designed to tackle under-occupancy of social housing properties. I notice you have 2 children.
Yes. And I suppose you want me to sell them, do you?
No, not quite. Do they have their own rooms?
Yes.
Well, now, children under 16 of the same gender are expected to share. And children under 10 are expected to share regardless of gender, meaning that technically you have a spare bedroom. And under the new plans, housing benefit will be cut for extra bedrooms. The government has said that this will be set at 14% for 1 extra bedroom and 25% for 2 or more extra bedrooms. This means that you might lose between £14 and £16 a week. But this is just an estimate. Oh dear, oh my. Pull yourself together. Are you not British?
Yes, I am British. And look how I'm being treated. You're telling me I'm gonna get my money on a monthly basis, even though I've worked out how to manage my money like this each week. It's going to mess everything up. I'm going to lose the security of having my rent paid to the council. I'll have to do it myself. I might lose some of my council tax benefit. I live in London, in an area where the rents are crazy high. I was allocated this place. I didn't ask to be moved to an expensive area. My 3-year-old son and 7-year-old daughter will have to share a room because they are under 10. And then I'll have to find some more rent money for a so-called spare room that belongs to my children. You cannot be serious. How are we supposed to cope, eh? Please, sir, tell us, what are we supposed to do?
Please, madam, please calm down. There are a number of things you can do. If you have received a letter from your local authority, do make contact. If your landlord is a housing association, they will have a number of ways to help. You can also talk to other organisations, such as Turn to Us, or your local CAB too. But whatever you do, don't do nothing. I know it seems hard, but the government insists that it's the only way to make work pay, and to get people out of the benefits trap.
I understand that. But this is about the reality of how it affects real people.
Well, yes, I suppose. Well, that's another public finance information film from the Ministry of Thrift. Ugh, I'm not doing that again. I quit.
What do you mean?
Will you try telling people their benefits are being cut? I'd rather go eat some nails.
Guys, the tape's still running.
Oh, God. Cut it.